Hi, welcome back. I am so glad to see you've came back here. I have something to share, which is like a story in my life that is true from this point to this point, and this probably won't make sense to you until I start explaining. But first, I want to tell you what I left out in the last video. Remember I said there were like 3 things and I couldn't remember the last one? All that was is, since I was a little girl, my ears always rang really high pitched. And I used to always think, I can hear the electricity. I don't know why, because I can hear when a TV comes on. I can hear the frequency. Now, if somebody, like, I can't recall when this actually happened, but you know when you turn a TV on and it remains black, but you can hear that it came on, that kind of thing. The other thing that I forgot to mention was the other night I was doing my color by numbers, and then all of a sudden my attention was to my left ear, and for the first time ever it was chirping. Not like a bird, it was just like a fluttering tone of different tones. And I'm like, well, that's new. I've heard people talk about it, but I never had it until the other night. But it stopped. And I seen somebody say in a video, don't remember if it's TikTok or whatever, I think it was TikTok. Girl had said, if you hear ringing in your ears and you don't get anything else from that, like a message or whatever, say, I can hear the noise in my ears, but I don't know what you're saying. Can you fix that? And I've said that many times since I heard that. Nothing. Okay, you know that I've been seeing orbs of my eyes lately, and in mirrors and etc. So in the beginning of my awakening, and this was after I saw that tall vertical ship, that I've always known I had this weird capability of, if I relax my eyes, and I don't know how to even tell you how to do that, but if you focus in the correct way, you can see everything around you, and except for behind, of course. And I've been able to do that. And there were times where I would go UFO watching with friends, and I'd lean back in a chair and relax my eyes, and you can see, I kid you not, ships zooming by so fast. You can see the white streak, and I'd be like, oh my God, that's one. Oh my God, that's another. You know, these things go so fast that you probably don't even see them because they go by so fast. You just don't see them unless you're looking for them and you relax your eyes in that way. If you're ever outside in the dark, especially in the dark, and you see something white streak across the sky really fast, that is a ship. So your eyes aren't playing tricks. When you blink and you see a white smear, either when you close your eyes or open them, that's a ship. So just know that. Oh, I've been doing that forever. Not forever, since my awakening. So I was driving today. I had to go back to the dentist because I'm still in pain. Everything's okay. I'm a jaw clencher, which irritates that. So I was driving back to work, and I'm thinking how fun and cool it is to be able to see these orbs with my eyes, not only through the phone or the mirror. I literally see them with my eyes. And you're going to really think I'm losing my mental stability. I kid you not. A ship, a huge white ship, probably dump truck size, came from the sky in front of me, probably skimmed the ground, went through a building and off. And I'm like, what did I just see? I was like, oh God. And I'm like, what was that? Oh my God. I kid you not. It couldn't be anything but a ship. And it was going so lightning fast that it was a streak, but it was enormous enough to know that's not a bug. That's not a bird. Now, keep in mind that I said that it went through things. Okay. One day, I was kind of channeling. Sometimes I know I'm channeling because certain things are being said and done that I know it's not all my thoughts. And one day I was asking, was I taken on a ship last night? And then I was like, yeah, I heard a yes, I was. And then I don't remember the whole topic, but I remember asking, I was on the ship and I said, how do we get around the stars? And they said, we go through them. And I'm like, what? We go through them? So that blended into today. That ship went through buildings. But they have that capability of going through anything. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't know, this was in the beginning of my awakening. I don't know if I talked about this. I know I kind of touched on it a little bit. I thought I saw one, I'm not sure. But I was in bed one night and I woke up. And that only happens when something is happening, going to happen, fixing to happen, middle of something, whatever. So I'm laying in bed and I'm looking at the ceiling and a disc, well, a flat bottom, I should say, was coming through the ceiling. And it had the beautifulest blue lights I've ever seen in my life. And I'm mesmerized. I'm like, that is so beautiful. And it was still coming and coming. And I remember saying, you're fixing to crush me. You will crush me. And it still came down just a little bit. And I'm sitting there thinking, those lights and that color is so beautiful. It's a blue I've never seen before. And then it stops. And it just sits there. And I'm like, okay, are you going to take me? What's going on? I don't know. And then it went back through the ceiling and off it goes. And there was another one that was a disc, and the reason why I know it was a disc is because it came in edge first. You know how they go like that, and on the ends, of course, they're like tight pinpoint edges. I don't know how to explain it. But one came in the house, and you could see the point coming in, and I'm like, oh, it's that angle too. And I'm like, what in the world? These ships were coming into the bedroom I was in. And in the beginning, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm losing my mind because I didn't know what all was going on with me at that time. And I went through this phase of, I'm losing my mind. I'm going crazy. Oh my God, extraterrestrials do exist. Oh my gosh, that's a ship. You know, all these things. And this little gray pops in my room and then pops out. And I'm like, what was that about? But then yet I know him. I know him. And Bob keeps coming to mind. I don't know why Bob, but I know him. He's one of my guides, by the way. But I know him. He's happy, pleasant, soul loving. He is the greatest little being that I got chills everywhere. He's the greatest little being that I feel like I've ever known. And when I talk about him, I can feel him, and I feel like he's right here. And I feel so close to him. And I just want to squeeze the crap out of him because I feel like I really miss him. But I know while I'm sleeping, I know they take me, and I know I see them all, and I know I get sad when I have to leave. And like I said, I've told them I don't care. I want to remember. As long as I have that, I will come back and do my mission. But I feel like I have nothing here. You know what I mean? Yeah, that little being, Bob. I just saw another one. I wish you guys could see these. That was probably Bob. I think sometimes they don't want to get in the viewer, and sometimes they want to. They want to be seen. The ones that come in and then shoom, those want to be seen, I feel. I hate that truck. I hate that truck. I feel like the orbs that I see, the ones with the wings, I was thinking about that today at work. I feel like maybe some of these are guides. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by orbs. Are guides, and some of them are angels. And the reason why I say that is because the one I saw that was winged, I'm like, could that be a energy of an angel? And then, I mean, because the other souls are orbs, whether they be bad, good, neutral, whatever. So why couldn't an angel be an orb with wings? I still can't get that orb out of my head. Now, I did do a video with the winged one, and one of the first few of the beginning of me getting orbs. And it's out there somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But it had wings, and it was up on the wall, and it was chasing another one, and it had wings. So, I don't know. So, I'm going to end this one here. I'm sorry it's short, but I had to tell you about the big ship going across the street. And I mean, it was right in front of me, and it did it on purpose because I was thinking about it. Well, I was thinking about the orbs, not the ship. But anyway, I gotta get off here, take a shower, prep my lunch for tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. You know the routine. I love you guys tremendously. I'm going to send everybody love, light, and peace. Bye.